Happy 4th of July, you guys. Happy Independence Day. What's up? We're back with another video with my mom. And what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about things that you must take with you if you're planning on having a surgery. If there's a lot of subscribers that's saying that their surgery is coming up real soon, so I'm gonna help you guys out. That's if I'm only speaking of the folks that's going out of the country, that's flying out of the country. So I felt like I overpacked, which I kind of just thought that I try not to bring a whole lot of stuff, but this is your must-have. Okay, so I would say if you're getting a BBL, make sure you bring your boppy pillow. That's a must. This was my friend too, which was the memory foam pillow. You want to make sure that you bring that as well. For some people who had or is having the BBL, they also put on your list like diapers. I didn't use any of these diapers. I felt like it was a waste of my money, but if you are going to invest in some diapers, get the Depend brands. They were pretty good, and it's like the brief, so you know what diapers look like. And as far as the poise pads, I think this is a must-have as well. The reason why I say the poise pads is because they're large, and so they'll be able to go in between your Faja and whatever clothing that you have on and such.
To cover your incision?
Yeah, to cover your incision. Mm-hmm. Next is your adult washcloths. You want to make sure 2 packs would be fine. If you're staying 10 to 12 days, I would say this would last you. Pads, I really didn't need any pads because I didn't bleed or I didn't leak. So, but I mean, if you just want to have them just in case, I would say.
And you put them on the couch to sit on too, to make sure everything was sanitized around you.
I did, yes. When I came home, I definitely used a lot more of my pads than I did out of the country.
So how many packs did you buy?
I bought a pack, actually. Yeah, I bought a pack, and but I actually used only 10. So if you are gonna take some, 10. And the only time that I really use this is during my massages, things like that. So
and laying all her syringes and stuff down on.
Yeah, but that was when I got home. I'm speaking of just when you're over at the DR, or that's where I went to the Dominicans. But if you're flying out of the country, if you're staying at the recovery homes, they have a lot of the things that is on your list. So you don't have to bring all of that stuff, like gloves, things like that. You don't have to bring those gloves. I would say if you do, let me take that back. If you do, just take maybe a box of gloves, just 1 box. That should be enough. This was a must-have for me. This is where I kept my passports. It looks like a dictionary and a dictionary book, and it opens up into like a safe. So this is where I kept my passport, my receipts, my money, and things like that. Also must have, if you're a smoker, which I was, and I stopped smoking maybe 3 months before my surgery, you want to take a spirometer with you. This was helpful. It exercised my lungs, and I used it a month before I left to the DR just to give it some exercise. And then I also used it when after my surgery as well, just to keep my lungs exercised. Now, this is what I use in between my Faja. So you do want to take your abdominal pads. You do want to take this with you. 4. Put 1 in the front, on the sides, and then in the back area there. So, and that's where it's going to go in between your shirt. Then you're going to put this pad there, and then you're going to put your Faja on top of this. So, and this
does that just give it cushion?
Yeah, it gives it cushion. It feels like a relief. It feels really good. This is the abdominal board, and so you also want to take this, and this is to help flatten everything down. Okay, and then let's see. So your hand sanitizers, I just took, you know, small things. Mouthwash, that was a must. It's kind of hard when you're still in pain and you really can't get out of the bed, or you really don't have the strength to stand up and all that stuff. So that was a big help for me. Arnica Care Cream. This is when the folks come in and give you a massage. This is what they use as well. So, I mean, it's always good.
Can you see that? Muscle pain and stiffness, swelling from injuries and bruising.
Yeah, and I can tell the difference. When I had this, I really didn't get that much bruising. So, and I did eat a lot of pineapples as well. You want to take this Hip and Cleanse out there. This is a must-have because this is what you do to cleanse your body before your surgery.
Sorry you guys for all the barking. There's a lot of dogs out here.
So, and a lot of folks, they had, you know, the little urinals, women urinals. So you want to take this. You can purchase this on Amazon, things like that, for like $3.99. For the first couple of days, it's going to be hard, especially to sit after your BBL, just to walk and do a lot of stuff. So this is going to be your best friend. Abdominal pads, you can either use the regular pads that I showed you, the poise, or the abdominal pads here. And this is what it looks like if I open one of them. The reason why this was good for me as well is because it also gave you some protection against your incision and your shirt, and then the Faja as well. Or you can use the poise. And the reason why I said the poise was a lot better because it's longer, as you can tell. So it covered more areas than just the abdominal pad. So I preferred this, but it looked kind of funky, but you know, hey. And let's see, if you have any electronics and things like that, I brought this little tablet. And if you can, just invest in a battery charger, a portable battery charger for your electronics. That would save you some, you know, time and things like that. So I would say this was my must-have, besides like a thermometer, besides like your medicines that they say that, you know, you can take out to the Dominicans, your pain medicine and your vitamin C and things like that. This is really all you need, guys. This is it. And, you know, maybe 5 dresses if you're planning on, you know, going anywhere, but they will wash your clothes there, so you don't have to worry about it. And to be perfectly honest, guys, this is what you're gonna live in for the next, like, if you're going to out of the country, this Faja, this is what you're going to live in for the next 5 or 6 months. So even when you're at the Dominicans, you're not going to want to put on any clothes anyway. You're just going to be walking around. I say Dominicans because that's where I went, but you're just going to be walking around in your Faja. So, you know, clothes, you really don't need to bring a whole lot of dresses and things like that unless you're planning on, you know, sightseeing. I did go to the dentist and things like that, and so I did bring a couple of dresses, but you really don't have to bring too many clothes with you. So this is the must-have, guys. Happy 4th of July. I hope everyone will be safe and
Having a good time.
having a fabulous time, and happy Independence Day, guys.
Bye.